Hey YouTube, you have Leonard here, and we're here for the finale, Toradora, episode number 25. I'm very excited, everybody. Um, it's been a very fun ride. We've done 25 straight days of streaming. I've never done that before. I think previous to this whole stretch, I maybe did at most 5 straight days, maybe 4 or 5 straight days, and we're on day number 25. So it's been really cool, very, very cool. Thank you everybody for, again, encouragement, coming through, check out the streams, watching on YouTube, whatever it may be. Always appreciated. Definitely has been fun, and I look forward to doing this again, possibly next year. We shall see. Now, without further ado, let's get into this episode of Toradora, the final episode. Ryuuji has decided that he's no longer going to run away. What is he going to do? How does he resolve things with Yasuko? How does he handle things with Taiga? Taiga, who has this strange relationship with her family. She misses Yasuko. She's given up everything to be a Ryuuji. But is this really what's right? Things to be settled throughout this episode, everybody. So with that, let's get into this episode. Smash that like button. It is greatly appreciated, as always. You guys know that. Subscribe to like my content is greatly appreciated. Follow me on Twitch, where we do all of our live reactions as well. And with that, let us get into the episode. And we're going to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yasuko? Yasuko running. So she's at the parents' house. She hesitates. Keep in mind, she hasn't been back at her parents' house since she left. A long time ago. Hinko-chan. Yeah, nothing but lies. And ambushed by the family. This is awkward. This is single-handedly the best line, or one of the best lines in this entire series. You've done a great job raising Ryuuji. This is one of my favorite moments in the whole series. As I said before, Yasuko doesn't get enough shine or enough attention, I feel like, in the anime as you watch it. But she's the reason, in large part, that Ryuuji even is where he is. Of course she is. She ran away from home and never showed up. Never even told him anything. Can you imagine that, by the way? Like 16, 17 years. Basically not really seeing her family. Is the Curry at the 70s related to Seth? Yeah, Genny, of course. Steph Curry's is Steve. No, it's not Steve. Seth Curry is Steph Curry's brother. Even though I know some Malaysian content, my time was December 31st December, and also I so close 1 hour into Asia. Oh, you talk about the time thing from yes, that's true. So it should be for you right now the 31st. Or is it the first now? Or is it close to the first? Dang. Oh, I forgot that's what happened, that he just ran away. I knew he wasn't dead, but... That's not true, Yasuko. I love this. I love Ryuji and his mom. And that's why she ran away? Oh, she was afraid, so therefore she left first. It's a horrible reasoning, by the way. It's terrible reasoning. I'm going to grow up right in front of you. Good stuff. It says that Seth Curry still plays for the G League affiliate. That's wild. Unless he got injured and he's like rehabbing. That's crazy to me. Here comes the best scene of the episode. Also, Gerald, I would not be shocked if Bird just wandered in and hit several 3-pointers. That would not shock me. I feel like I've heard stuff like that before, Bird, when he was like the GM or president there. Mm-hmm. Everything Ryuji's saying is 100% correct. Everyone's trying to act like things are broken apart and things have fallen apart. Everything is going to be perfectly fine. But there are things that need to be done. There's steps that have to be taken to keep everything together. And her parents. That's the key. Ryuji's taking care of his family stuff. What's Taiga going to do about hers? Let's go. Yo. Ito. It's horrible. Forget the vows. Eh? Tiger and the Dragon. Honestly, when they get married, those should be their vows. It's such a clean line. That should 100% be the vow. Dang. But she's telling you she wants to kiss you. You fool. Oh. Moto. Moichiro. I love it. Moichiro. Honestly, for everything we've endured in this show, this is so worth it. Let's go. All the drama, all for this moment. Yo, I'm watching UP. Welcome, welcome. Always here for the hype moments. Let's go. And now we're getting my favorite OST, of course. Did he have Toradora OVA series? I don't think there's an OVA series. There's one OVA. And I could watch the OVA tomorrow, honestly. But the OVA takes place technically after episode 12 or 13, I think, around the pool episodes. The OVA is okay for the series. Hello. for the wedding present a whole case of chapstick so they don't have these issues. That is indeed a must. Taiga? Dang. And now Taiga's doing what she must do. It is time for her to confront her mother. All those voicemails. Oh. Dang. That's one angry mother. Bye bye, kid. I always believed that no one would ever love me. Mm-hmm. I'm glad they're realizing all of this. Last to be Taiga, everything that's been taking place has literally been running away. And now it's time to face forward and do what you have to do to fix your life. The small steps you have to take in order to accomplish the things you need to do. So, time for pretty much no more blame. Don't be blaming your family or all this other stuff. There are things you can do to make things better. And Taiga's taking this first step towards bigger ones of not running away. But once again, I hate this in the anime. I really do. Taiga dipped. This is what hurts me. Mm-mm. Oh, everyone's like shook. Good job on the sensei, by the way, like having this very mature conversation. But this is just rough. Can you imagine Ryuji? He's over there cooking food, waiting for Taiga, and then he learns that Taiga dipped, and he doesn't know when or if she's coming back. This is torture. Straight to the phones. Ryuji. What? Yo, Minori, you need to shut up. Thank you. Thank you, somebody. They even listen to a side of the story. Someone needs to slap Kushida for that. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yellow water. It's all good. It's all good. You mix up the days. No problem. Not the end of the world. This man has lone socks. She forgot her passport. I can't. The picture. Oh, I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this scene. She had it under the Kitsumoto picture. Oh, fudge. I forgot all about that. You never said you loved me. Oh, she sent a mass text to everybody, yeah. The one star. The one star in the nighttime. Now, is Minori gonna apologize? Thank you. I. Trash. Hmm? I just don't understand what people expected Ryuji to do. Ryuji literally had no way of stopping this from happening. He had no way of knowing this would even happen. Hmm? That definitely sounds like she's dead. Mm-hmm. Another one of my favorite quotes of the series. It encompasses again this whole idea that Taiga at the end of the day has to grow. She's taking this opportunity for her to grow, to become a better person, a brighter person, a stronger person. Mm-hmm. Ami. Ami's so trash. Class picture time? Okay, Yellow Water, have a good one. Thanks for coming through to the stream. Greatly appreciate it. Have a good one. Into the new year we go. About 28 hours in Phoenix. Yep. About 22 hours for me? Not 20. I mean, sorry, 26 hours. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ami did. That is true. Now we're hearing it directly from Ami. And who's that one person? Ryuuji. Ryuuji. Craziest thing too is the fact that Ryuji still doesn't realize, I think, that Ami liked him. The teacher legit let this man pose for this picture with no shirt on. Ew. That smile was wrong. This man's about to fall on Ryuji. This is why I keep saying, by the way, that episode 2 is one of the best episodes of the whole season. The line of that episode sets up so much for this whole series. Good stuff. Good stuff. That is the episode, everybody. But of course, as you know, there is a very important after credit scene that we must take into account. So let's wait for the after credit scene. But yes, while there are many people who love the after credit scene for the series, I personally hate it with a passion because the time skip is horrible and it is brutal. I'm not a fan of this time skip whatsoever. I completely agree. I agree, Chad. Ingo-chan finally. Graduation ceremony notice. So, just to give you everyone a perspective on time, this is the graduation from school. They were in their second year. So that means that a whole year and change has passed by. Kitamoto is going to go to America to chase after Kano senpai. And pretty much class 2C, or whatever class they are, yes, class 2C, is basically legendary. Mm-hmm. Look at Yuji run. And he's going right back to the classroom where it all started. Let's go. And they ended the same way the series started. Taiga. He's like, of course. What if he walked away? Yes. Yes. Oh, such a good series. And that is Toradora, everyone. That is the series. We ended here. It has been a wild journey. It's been a fun ride, to say the least. Just to explain the ending scene once again and how this kind of differs everybody from the light novel. When Ryuji and Taiga have this whole thing take place, you can assume it's somewhere around like after Valentine's Day. specifically sometime like a day or two after Valentine's Day because there's the whole chocolate thing. Um, so basically, in order for them to graduate, that means 1 year went by, and graduation would be sometime typically around the end of March, early April, with the new school year starting, of course, in April. So a year and about a month or so has passed by. In the anime specifically, Taiga disappears. She goes to be with her mother basically, and wait, hold up, everyone. Is the stream still working? Are we still good on the stream? Yes. It's just my internet. Just checking. Am I still here, everybody? Am I still here? Yes. Perfect. Anyway, as I was saying before, I think the my internet is giving me a little bit of issues, so let me try to get this out. But basically, Taiga disappears to go with her mother, wherever her mother's living, and she stays there. She patches things up with her mother. We don't know what happens with the father, but if you recall, the big issue of Taiga is the fact that her mother had another person that she was living with. She remarried, and she remarried into another family. Taiga already having inferiority complex about like whether or not her family cares about her, people care about her. She didn't feel comfortable and appropriate in another person's home, basically another person's family. She felt like a transplant. Between that and the stuff of her father, she lives by herself in the series. But all that to say, she goes back with the mother, most likely live with this family, and this is her first step, the step that she's taking to make herself shine brighter, to be able to, how can I say this, cope with her family issues, grow as a person, mend her family, the same way Ryuuji was able to mend his family with him and his mother's relationship, and more importantly, her relationship and his newfound relationship with their grandparents. So that's very, very important. That's what Taiga left for. Taiga and Minori, I think, said it best, want to shine brighter, want to become stronger. So the next time that they would see her, she'd be a better person. Now, where this differs from the light novel, I hate this ending. I shouldn't say I hate this ending. I hate the time skip element of the ending in the anime just because it really, when I first watched this for the first time, it hurt me. I was thinking to myself, like, Ryuji loses Taiga for a year plus. She disappears out of his life. He was ready to marry her, quite frankly, and that hurts. And that time, like, there's so many things that happen, even from a watcher standpoint, where we're just kind of like, well, how does the rest of, like, Ryuji's life go without Taiga? What happens with Minori and Ami? Did Ami stay? Well, he sees she stayed, but, like, what happened there? Everything with Kitamura. There's so many plot lines, even like the smaller plot lines. Hayato, and then we think about Naoto and uh, Kiara, whatever her name is, orange hair girl. There are all these things that are left open, which I'm not a big fan of. The time skip being that long, it just felt kind of weird. Now you look in the light novel. The light novel actually had a much more appealing ending in terms of the time skip, specifically because everyone in the light novel, Tiger's only gone for like I think a few weeks to a month and change, if that, if that. You get to the point where Taiga leaves, as I said before. Let's call like just after Valentine's Day, and she comes back basically for the start of the next school year. So she was gone for like maybe like a month and a half. It was time for her to be with her family, patch things up, work things out, grow, and then come back to Ryuji and everyone, and time continues as it should. So all in all, I think the light novel had it right. I'm not exactly sure why the anime chose to change it, minus this whole idea of maybe finality and having it be their senior year and this dramatic time skip, and then this is the conclusion of high school, and that's where we're gonna end there and their love begins. I don't know, but I've always kind of wondered like why the anime went this route. It's the only thing I dislike. Everything I love about the anime, quite frankly, this is the one thing where I'm just kind of like, I could have done it a little better. But all in all, this is an A plus series. I love it. I wouldn't rewatch it 3 times if I didn't love it. This is great. I'm very glad. Once again, thanks everyone for coming through and join me on this journey of the rewatch. We will be doing this again next year. Looking at chat. Tell us if they communicated at all over this time. And that's another thing. We don't know if they've communicated. You could maybe assume that they've talked via text. I'd have to imagine they message via text every now and then. But the fact that we have to imagine this and we have to assume it, I think that's kind of like criminal to the watchers. We're just kind of like, I'm all for like show me, don't tell me, but you didn't show me anything and you didn't tell me anything. So what am I supposed to do? And I'm just like left to my imagination to like my own headcanon. So I don't know. I don't know. Time skip always bothers me here. And I think when I first watched this, that's also why like I felt like this pit in my stomach of just like sadness where I was just like, dang, I know it's a happy ending, quote unquote, but like I feel like I need more. And that's what led to me rewatching it the first time. And then, of course, like every December now. So yeah. So everyone, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. How did you feel about this rewatch of Toradora that we've been doing? Hope you've all enjoyed it. Definitely, it's been a fun journey to say the least. And nice way to kind of round out the end of the year as we get ready for the winter anime for 2022. So good stuff. Good stuff all around. I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is that I do plan on doing the OVA because I figure I should. I might as well. If I'm going to do all Toradora, I might as well do the OVA. So tomorrow will be the final day of Toradora officially, in terms of specifically doing the OVA, and then we'll finish it off tomorrow as well by doing our episode ranker. We're going to rank all of the episodes of Toradora, episodes 1 to 25, excluding the OVA. I will not count the OVA. And we're going to figure out what exactly are our best episodes of this series and what are the worst. So we shall see. Yeah, I'm watching you. Hopefully, you're able to, in terms of like the Wi-Fi and everything. Don't know about the apartment and stuff like that, but I think the big thing is probably just like the Wi-Fi. Usually, with all those like issues with like buffering and like not being able to see the audio, it usually seems to be like more so like a Wi-Fi thing than PC. Who knows? Who knows? Yes, yes, indeed. Well, we got a year till the next Toradora stream, so it will be happening in a year's time. Looking forward to that. Certainly am. 22 S tier and 3 A tier episodes. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Now the question are which are the 3 A tier episodes? Um, I have to think about it, but I won't spoil myself. We'll go through it tomorrow, in more detail. I'll make a tier maker for the episodes, and we'll go from there. So that everyone, I'm going to also end the recording. I'm going to end the stream as well. This is a quick one. I'm working on a video that will be released tomorrow, where I'll be going over. We already did the 2022 anime watch through. In terms of the new anime, I'm working on a video centered around basically what I'm going to watch for next year. It'll be on YouTube. This will not be on Twitch. So for those who want to check that video out, if you have me on YouTube, obviously, you know where to find me, LeonardGG1X. Same as the Twitch account. So check that out. New video, editing it right now, finishing up the last bits of it. Come through, watch that. Everyone on Twitch already know I'm going to be watching for next year anyway, but still check out the video. It'd be nice. So that, I'm going to end it here, everyone. I'm going to get to work on that. Like the video if you like the video. Comment, subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Those on Twitch, thanks again for the support. And with that, I'm Leonard, and I'm out. Take care, everybody.